What's up, fellow gamers and fellow Path of Exile players? Today we are going to show you how to make more currency in the game, and that is why you're here. This is my very first video that I put out on YouTube, so I'd appreciate it if you guys gave it a like, subscribe, and maybe share it around to your fellow Path of Exile players if they didn't know some of these tricks. Now, I'm gonna have to do that really annoying thing that YouTubers do. Go follow me on my Twitter at Grimfire_ZA. And I stream basically every day on Twitch. That is GrimfireZA. Yeah, go follow me, that'd be much appreciated. I'm trying to grow my channel. I hope some of these tips really help you guys. I'm gonna give you 3 tips today to make more currency, and I'd tried to make like a video of lesser known ways. I don't want to be making one of those videos where I basically tell you that just play the game and you'll make money. I think that's BS. I really hate that. I'm sure that yeah, you can just play the game and make money, run a bunch of maps and make money. You can do that, but I'm going to show you 3 other ways of doing that. Just really hate it when people say that. Just play the game and you'll make money. Okay, so for the first one, I'm going to put a disclaimer on this one because it's a bit it could be seen as controversial, okay? But I'm going to give you my reasoning why I think this is okay before I tell you how to make money using this method. Okay, so if you go to Global 820, I'm on Global 820 right now. You can see a whole bunch of spamming going on, and people are offering their services, boss killing services, this and that, running maps. So what I do is basically and yeah, just before I start, one thing that is in really high demand in Path of Exile is XP, because in Path of Exile you lose 10% of your bar when you die, and a lot of people aren't really good at the game, myself slightly included. So one really easy way to make XP or get XP is by running Beachhead Maps, T15 Beachhead Maps. Let's go. Yeah, you can see I have a whole bunch of T15 Beachhead Maps. Sorry, I don't know why I pulled away from that. Yeah, so you can see I have a whole bunch of T15 Beachhead Maps. They go for around 40 chaos at the moment. The prices do fluctuate depending on how many people buy them, etc, etc, and this is why I'm going to ask you, please do not buy them in like 50s, 100s. Don't buy up the whole market, because you'll crash the market. And I'm telling you now, I've done this before. If you buy too many maps at the same time, you're gonna come back tomorrow, you're gonna try and buy maps, and you will have crashed the market yourself. I have done this before. Do not go and buy, and I'm not telling you this so that you don't buy up all my maps. I'm just saying you're gonna make it harder on yourself. I have done this before. Okay, so if you have a whole lot of currency and you buy up like hundreds of maps, don't be surprised when you come back tomorrow and the price has risen and you've crashed the market. Okay, so you can see here that I basically have 24 maps. I never buy more. I never buy more than 24. I don't like always even run 24 a day, but I do this on stream. So go buy maps. Basically they're 40 a pop, so understandably not a lot of people can just go out and buy a ton of maps, right? But you can start with a few. You can start with like 4 or 5 maps. So what you do is you buy 4 or 5 maps, you get yourself some frags, the sacrifice at dusk, noon, dawn. You run the maps with these frags. So basically you take these frags, put them in your map machine, and this will give you a higher chance of getting better loot, basically. So when you run these maps, okay, let me just start with the premise first. The method. You go into Global 820, where we are right now, here on the bottom left. Type in, / Global 820. It'll take you to Global 820. It's full a lot of the time, but just keep trying. You'll get in like 3 tries, maybe 10 seconds. Okay. So you advertise that you run the map for free. You run the map for free for XP, leechers and explicitly state in your message that no looting is allowed. Usually you'd want to put in your server, because a lot of people, like say from the US, don't want to play on EU, and vice versa. People don't want to play on high ping servers, so you link your region as well. Then they come into your party and you run the map for free. They pay nothing. They get a ton of XP. This is the service that you provide. This is why I think it is not a bad thing to do. This is not a scam. This is a service that you provide to other people. Are they going out and buying all these maps and running them with people? No. Are people doing it in rotas? Yes, they do. And I'm going to tell you why you don't. Why I don't do these in rotas. Okay, so rotas. There are a few problems with rotas. Number one problem is you can get scammed. Okay, that's the first. It's not the top problem, but you can get scammed. Now, reason number two, and I'll explain how you get scammed. Basically, everyone brings a map. You believe that every single one of those people are actually going to provide their maps. And in Path of Exile, it's really easy to get scammed. Okay, so you run the map. The last guy in line, when it comes his turn, he just disappears. He drops out of the group. He blocks people. He doesn't answer. He's gone, and you've lost that person in the rota, and you've basically lost the value of that one person in the rota. And this happens a lot. I wouldn't say that it happens all the time, but it happens a lot. Okay, and you want to kind of try and avoid getting scammed in this game. Really easy to get scammed in this game. And secondly, and my most important reason why, is I've bought 24 maps, right? Do I want to spend my time getting people together for a rota? Do you know how much time it takes? Like, people here are spamming 5 out of 6 Beachhead rota, and this guy's probably been spamming for a while, and this guy is gonna probably be spamming for a while still to find that 6th person. You list this map, you get, I literally, I'm not lying to you, more than 50% of the time, I literally get more than 6 requests to join. 6, like 5 people join your map, you run the map. Okay, you get out, some people leave, you get 2 more people instantly. People want free XP. Okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna run the map. Basically, what this map provides in currency are usually ancient shards, a lot of them, annulment shards, quite a lot of them, exalted shards. These are the 3 types of currency you're gonna want to pick up. Now, if you want to do for the sake of efficiency, I can tell you now that you will make a profit from only picking up exalted shards, annulment shards, and ancient shards. Now, annulment shards are quite cheap this season, unfortunately. Last season there was a problem with ancient shards and ancient orbs being cheap. Now, this season annulment orbs are quite cheap, but still, I'm still making a profit doing these. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that, and you're gonna make enough currency just by yourself, because they're not allowed to pick up loot. And you go and flip your ancient orbs and your exalted shards and your annulment orbs, and you flip them back into chaos. You go buy more maps, you do more, rinse repeat until you have enough money. Okay, yeah, so this so just to give you a tip on this, if you want to run these services, make sure that when you start the map, you tell people there is no looting, please keep an eye out for anyone looting. This will help you by the people in your party actually policing everyone else. There's a lot of people that like to snitch, okay? There's usually this one good guy person that basically comes out and says, oh, they whisper you and it's like, this guy's looting. So you can keep an eye on them. And when you're in the boss fight and all that loot, that juicy loot drops, keep an eye on that person if he starts gobbling up all the loot, have a look at the minimap and his username. He starts gobbling up the loot. You kick him. You get someone new. There are luckily not a lot of people that actually do this, especially when they know they're being watched. Okay, so you know, that's one way of doing it. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is almost along the same lines. It's a little bit more controversial, but I still believe that this is a service that you provide the community. So, you know, now by this time you're gonna have quite a bit of currency to play around with all the beachhead maps that you actually ran for people. From here, you can go buy Chayula stones. So basically, your frags here. Splinter of Chayula, you'll get the stones. Okay, so you're gonna get the Chayula stones. You're gonna get the pure Chayula Breachstones. You're gonna buy them up. They are expensive. Okay, and for a good reason. They provide an insane amount of XP. So you're gonna end up running Chayula's stones for other people. Now the problem is that Chayula's doesn't actually drop a lot of loot for you to pick up and go and buy more Chayula stones. So here's what you're gonna need to do. I'm gonna bring up a calculator here. So say that basically, for instance, I'm gonna use this as an example. All right, we all know that a pure Chayula Breachstone is not worth 100 chaos. Okay, so you're gonna take the price. I'm gonna use 100 as an example. You take the price of the pure Chayula's Breachstone in chaos value. You know, put it over into chaos value. Put it into calculator. You times it by 1.2. I think anything beyond 20% is a little scammy, but you know, you might be able to make it work. I don't know. I personally think that more than 20% is a little scammy. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy the stone. Okay, you're gonna take the value. You're gonna divide it by 5 people. You're gonna charge people this amount per run. So you run through the Chayula stone. 5 people are paying you for the stone. For the price of the stone plus 20%. Okay, you run the stone. You don't do the boss. Rinse, repeat. Okay, so you're going to spend a lot more time actually buying up stones because you're going to run these real quick. All right, you're going to need a lot of currency to get in, but you can also at the same time make a lot of currency doing it this way. Once again, I think this is okay because you're providing a service to other people. You're not waiting for people to get into a road up. Other people are basically buying it for you. You're buying up a stone for other people. That takes time, and you're running it for them, and you're providing them a service where you can basically run 6 stones really quickly, and you know, time is money. So yeah, I think that is a service. I think that is worth doing. I don't think that's a scam. You're providing a service to the community. Okay. So that is tip number 2 for me. Now tip number 3. This is a lesser known thing. I mean, I hope it's a lesser known thing because I only found out about it maybe a few days ago. A guy called Teal helped me out a lot. Teal, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Okay, so this Discord, it's basically a way of negating the trade chat. So you'll see that trade chat is kind of dead. Not many people use trade chat, and there's a good reason for that. As I found out, this Discord channel exists, and people use trade pathofexile.com/trade and poe.trade. It's poe.trade, I think, to sell their regular items. Now, in this particular season in Harvest, okay, if you're not watching this video during Harvest, there are other ways, there are other reasons of looking into this tip. So, you know, stick around. I'm gonna link this Discord below. And basically this is a trade Discord, wherein you can trade just about anything. Now, during Harvest, there's a big market for seeds, okay? So have you ever heard of people running seeds, farming seeds? This is where they sell them. Okay, so you go into the Discord, you scroll down here to miscellaneous trades, and you'll see here a ton of people selling a ton of seeds. Okay, so you're going to be running tons of maps at level 76 plus. Okay, you're going to run the maps as quickly as possible. On the way to the boss, you're going to find the seed pouch. You're going to open the seed pouch. You're going to pick up the seeds. You're not going to go inside. You're going to finish the map. You know, run through the map, kill the boss, get out, start another map, run through the map, pick up seeds, kill the boss, rinse, repeat. You're going to get a lot of seeds if you're just basically no-braining this. You're drooling all over your keyboard and running through maps and picking up seeds. But as you can see, there is a big market for seeds. A lot of seeds, 81 plus, 81 plus seeds selling for 0.5 chaos each. So basically 20 seeds is worth 10 chaos already. 20 seeds is nothing. You can make that so quickly. There are people buying and selling particular seeds. But apart from like this guy here, basically has his wanting to sell 70 plus seeds, and he's got his basically his stock spreadsheet where he's just selling his seeds, and he's got the prices up and everything. But yeah, it's a ton of players selling a lot of seeds and wanting to buy a lot of seeds. Okay. So that is tip number 3, but remember that this is a trading Discord, okay? So if you're a crafter, if you want to get into crafting, you can sell your crafts here. If you do lab trial runs, you can sell them here. If you're doing basically anything that's worth people paying you for, you can do it here. You know, boss carrying services, etc, etc. Lots of money to be made in this Discord, I tell you what. Alright, but thank you for watching. I hope these tips did help you. I hope there are some of these things that you did not know. And please make sure to like and subscribe, and follow my Twitch GrimfireZA. My Twitter is Grimfire_ZA. And yeah, we'll keep creating content, and watch me stream, and we'll keep gaming. See ya.